Sorry guys, my camera fell. Alright guys, take 2 of this storyline time. So, I'm just gonna start all over because I got interrupted halfway through it. So, I was driving down to go into town because, as all you guys know, I live in the hills of Camas. Like, there's only 3 streets that you can really take. Actually, 2 streets that you can take to go to 192nd area. So I was taking the way to the 28th, which I filmed to drive with me on that. And when I got to, I think it was 232nd Avenue, I, like, even before then, I noticed somebody was pulling out. My camera's trying to focus on the turtle. I was noticing a bike was trying to pull out. So he did not stop. He did not look. I honked my horn, and my horn's not exactly quiet. And even my friend's like, your horn's not quiet. Like, anyone would have heard that. So we're pretty sure he was playing his music at that time. So I was trying to lay on my horn to alert him that I was, like, there. And there was no response from him. Like, he didn't even seem startled, which tells me he had his music up pretty loud. So before I knew it, like, his body hit the side of my car, so there's quite a bit of, there's not quite a bit of damage, there's just certain spots, like my headlight, my daylight light is completely broke. Like, I hope it's not broken, hopefully I can just fit it back on. So it's taken off that, and there's a couple of dents in my left side of my car. Other than that, my car is fine. So after he got hit, I pulled over completely to a stop. I put on my emergency lights, put on my emergency brake, got out of my car, went to go check on him. Didn't even turn off my car at that time, so my car was still running. So somebody really came up to steal my car, and I wouldn't have any way to stop them. So I literally got out of my car, went to go check on him. I noticed, like, he was unconscious, but he was breathing. And another car came up, and the lady got out of her car, ran up to where we were at, and was like checking him over. He was still breathing, his heart rate was fine, all of that. And so at that time I went back to my car to get my phone, so I called 911 at 4:34. It took about 2 minutes for the cops to answer the phone, like the dispatchers to answer the phone, talk to the dispatcher, gave her all my information, gave her, my license plate, all that. So they had that. And while I was talking to dispatch, he came to and started, like, he was pretty loud, like, he was yelling, because the dispatcher was like, he was yelling in the background, and I was like, oh, it's the guy that hit. And she asked me what happened, and I said, hey, I don't think he looked, like, to make sure he was clear before he turned. And I laid on my horn a couple of times, and I tried to stop, like, legit tried to stop. So the cops arrived about 10 minutes later and questioned me, and I told them exactly what I told dispatch. So I stayed, honestly, truly, and I was going around 50 miles. Like, I was either going at 50 when I started to be at the hill, and I was slowing down, and because the speed changes from 50 to 40, like, right outside of these houses area. So I was trying to prepare for that change. And the lady was like, we already have cops dispatched to your location and whatnot. And sorry, she was like, it sounds from what a different person said to a different dispatcher that it was mostly from the bicycle. Like, this whole thing happened because the bicycle didn't stop and he didn't look before he turned out. He probably just assumed, like, hey, there's no cars coming, I can go as fast as I can go. But he didn't stop, and you're supposed to stop. There is a stop sign there that you're supposed to stop at. But there's not. So there's a stop sign going this way, but there's not going this way. And I was coming this way, and there's a stop sign here, and he went to go turn out, and I basically hit him that way. So after the cops arrived, I told them what happened. I told the firefighters what happened, and the firefighter is like, I don't think this is going to be your fault. From what it sounds like, is that he didn't stop and he didn't look. Like, you should be okay. Police wise, your insurance might be another question. So both the police officers were like, it's not your fault. Like, what happened? It could have happened anyways, because the guy did not look, he did not stop, and he was playing his music way too loud where he could not hear you. Oh, I forgot to write that. So after they gave me the exchange of information, they walked over to him, gave him a citation and the exchangement of information. And when the cop handed him the citation, he's like, is she going to get one? She hit me. Sorry, it's getting dark. And the cop was like, no, because it wasn't her fault that you got hit, because you didn't stop. So they told him basically, hey, this is your fault that this happened because you did not stop and you did not look. Therefore, she's not liable for your getting hit. You're reliable. I asked them, because I didn't hear what he said to the guy. I was like, am I going to get a citation because I did hit him? So I'm pretty much owning the fact that I did hit him. So I'm not denying that I hit him. I was like, am I going to get a citation? He's like, no, because you did everything right. You honked your horn. You tried to stop. You tried to make sure he didn't get hit. Because where I hit him, he was just barely past, like, his back tire wasn't clear of the yellow line yet, so there's no way I could have avoided him. And two, there were cars coming this way, so no matter what I did, I was going to either hit him or end up in the ditch. Like, there was no way around it. I was like, is he okay? Like that. And he's like, yeah, he's fine. He just has a couple cuts and bruises, and then, like, he's going to be okay. And he refused to go so when the paramedics were there, he refused to go to the hospital, and they had him sign a paper, for that. And I wonder if I can get that from him, because that way I have that information. Like, I'm crossing all my T's and dotting all my I's, pretty much. But anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. This videos are going to get longer, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.